their own victory. Well, we have the national anthem of Russia. And this ends the first block of competition, the first award ceremony of the first block of the competition. And we prepare now for the next part of our finals. And we'll start with women under 64 kilograms. From Russia in red, Valerina Anisimova, and her opponent from Ukraine, Tatiana Matsko. This is going to be a very interesting fight between two very well-known fighters, and in my opinion, Tatiana Matsko is the favorite in this fight, only because of the fact that she is very experienced. She knows a lot of things about this competition, and he also was there all the time. She saw, she knows everything. But let's not forget her opponent is also a very talented and a very experienced fighter. Her trainer is one of the very well-known trainers from Russia. So let's prepare for our fight. In blue, Tatiana Matsko, and her opponent in red from Russia, Valerina Anisimova. Let's see. Both young ladies are ready to fight. We are ready to watch them, and let's prepare for the beginning of our competition. The judges and the referees also are ready for this final. This is the fourth final of the evening. Women under 64 kilograms. And here we go. In red, the Russian. In blue, the Belarusian. The Belarusian is very aggressive from the get-go and succeeds to control her opponent on the ground. It wasn't a throw, but anyway, she has a dominant position. And now they are stood up by the referee. It was a good position for the Belarusian, but let's not forget that you have to score points or to be in a good position on the ground. Nice reversal. Let's see, no points awarded. No points so far, and the fight restarts right now. Both of them on the ground, controlling the position. Very nice position for Tatiana Matsko on her opponent's back. And still no points scored. The Russian trainer is a little bit anxious. But this is part of the game. While still on the ground, Matsko trying to control the position, trying to attack the arm, and look how well Anisimova is defending her arm. Anisimova is very young, and she is also very, very, a very powerful fighter. Matsko was looking for a rolling arm lock, but she didn't succeed to turn her opponent over. And still the fight continues. No points scored so far. Both of them looking for their best positions. Matsko again trying to control the arm and the lapel. Still looking for the same thing. Very aggressive is Matsko, while her opponent is looking for the arm lock and then trying to switch to a leg attack. Let's see. Good position on the ground, both of them. Nice control on the ground, trying to pin. Here's the Belarusian with almost 2 minutes to go. Good position for Matsko, who controls the ground very well. She's so strong and so aggressive. Let's see. 17 seconds, 19, 20 seconds, and now she can try to attack a submission hold. She's looking for the arm, but the Russian knows exactly what Matsko was trying to do, and now she tries to reposition herself. Very good defense on the ground for the Russian, but unfortunately for her, Matsko succeeded to control the groundwork and to score 4 points. As I told you, Matsko is very experienced. Again, nice attack for the Russian. Let's see. No points scored so far, but the position was nice and the transition was very good. Well, there is 1 point for the Russian, but Matsko is now attacking the ankle. Straight ankle lock. Good position for Matsko, and of course her opponent is trying to do the same thing. Not really in order to submit her, but more to defend herself. Good position on the ground for Matsko. No point scored, and unfortunately for the Russian, there was only 1 point scored after that good throw. But it was impossible to give her more than 1 point for that particular attack, because that was exactly what she did. Nice attack for Matsko, and it's 8-1 right now. You can see the difference in experience. Matsko was so calm. She was waiting for her moment, and she succeeded to throw her opponent exactly when she needed most in the latest part of the fight. Now the Russian attacking again. Matsko looking for her rolling arm lock. This is her signature technique, but it doesn't work right now. Now she has the arm. Let's see. There is no time. But anyway, Matsko fought very well tonight. Beautiful moment for Tatiana Matsko. Well, we know who the winner is. Women under 64 kilograms. From Belarus, Tatiana Matsko. And we can see now the first good moment for Tatiana, and the beautiful throw that Asimova succeeded to score. And still, this is the end. A classical attack, but a very well done attack. Well, here we go, men under 74 kilograms. Again, a fight between Russia and Belarus. From Belarus, Stepan Popov and his opponent from Russia, Maxim Yudin. In red is the Belarusian this time, and in blue is the Russian. Well, we prepare for the fight. Men under 74 kilograms. We still have men combat under 82. And let's see who the European champion will be in both the finals. We saw a lot of young upcoming fighters, and we also saw a lot of experienced and well-known fighters from all over the world. So in blue is the Russian, Yudin, and Popov from Belarus in red. Let's see what happened there. Only 2 points for Popov. The Russian looking for the lapel grip, and so is his opponent. Well, nice technique for the Russian. He's looking for an ankle lock. Does he have the leg? Let's see. Yes, he had the leg, but he wasn't able to secure the position, and this is why his opponent was able to escape so easily. Well, and here we go again. 2 points for the Belarusian. In red uniform, the Belarusian. In blue uniform, the Russian. Nice grip for the Russian, and he's still looking for the same technique, the same grip, and the same attack. Both of them defending very well so far. Nice attempt for Popov. It didn't work for the Belarusian, but he still has 2 points, while his opponent doesn't have any. Good grips again, good movement, and a very, very strong defense for the Belarusian. We could see clearly how strong he is, how well he can use his stature in order to defend those attacks. He's taller, he's stronger, and the Russian needs to do something. And for sure he will start to become a little bit desperate. 3 points, 3 minutes to go, and a half-point deduction against the Belarusian. It was the second half-point deduction, and this is why the Russian was awarded a point. Nice throw for the Russian, but it didn't work. A very good defense for Popov again. Now we can really see how experienced this young man is. Popov still looking for his grips. He has longer arms. This is why he tries to attack the lapel and the belt in the same time, the same attack. This is one of his favorite grips. 2 points each. And the fight right now starts to be more and more interesting. Good grip for the Russian. Still Popov defending very well, and he will try to reverse his opponent. No point scored for that particular attack, but it was an interesting one. We could clearly see how strong Popov is. But I think no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I thought the judges and the referee were about to consult each other, and this is exactly what is happening right now. They are consulting each other. Let's watch it again. Very, very nice. Very nice technique for Popov. He's so strong, he's so powerful, and he wanted to show that, but I don't know how many points could be scored for that technique. Probably none. Exactly. The judges and the referee wanted to watch it again and to decide whether they should score a point for Popov or not. Nice technique for Popov, who is looking now for the arm lock. He has the position. He controls very well his opponent's upper body. But look how well Maxim is moving. He tries to protect himself. He rolls with his opponent's movements and succeeds to stay out of harm's way. Still 2 points each. And the fight is very interesting right now. A little bit more than 1.5 minutes to go. The Russian looking for his grip. He has the position on his opponent's shoulder. Again, looking for the sweeps on the outside is the Belarusian, while the Russian tries to throw him from the inside. It's quite an interesting battle between those two. And the best part for us is the fact that they fight in a complementary manner, which allows the show to be more and more interesting. Because after all, it's a sport competition, even though it's a fight, and we really like to see beautiful things and great feats of athleticism. Again, the Russian looking for his favorite grip, and so here's the Belarusian. Let's see. I don't think there's going to be any point scored from that particular point. Oh, it was a 4-pointer for the Russian. I thought that the Belarusian initiated the attack, but maybe it was a counter in midair that I didn't see very clearly. We for sure are going to see this moment again on the replay. Well, this is the end of the fight. It's going to be very difficult for the Belarusian to succeed a 4-pointer right now. There are less than 20 seconds to go. And I didn't quite see the best moment of this fight. The Russian is looking for the arm, for the leg lock. He will try to stay in that position as long as he can, for sure. And this is exactly what he is supposed to be doing, to control the ground, to control the time in order to win, because he had that very, very good technique. For sure, we're going to see it again on the replay. It was the best technique of the fight. Yeah, this is the end. 6-3 for the Russian, with a great victory against Popov. Popov doesn't seem to be very happy with the decision. Maxim Yudin wins this fifth final of the evening, and we are preparing for men combat under 82 kilograms. I would love to see the replay, because I wasn't quite sure what happened in that throw. It was a nice technique, but it happened so fast. I didn't succeed to understand exactly what was happening there. But this is why we have judges and referee. They know exactly what to watch for, and after all, this is their job, not mine. And they decided to give 4 points to Yudin, and probably that was the case. As I told you before, I didn't see very well that particular moment. But right now we are preparing for our next final, combat men under 82 kilograms. In red, representing Russia, Vladislav Rudniev, and his opponent again from Belarus, Yahey Alexeyevich. Well, the Russian in red, the Belarusian in blue. We are getting ready for the fight. And the fighters seem to be ready. Yes, they are, and here we go. In blue, the Ukrainian. Well, not. I think he's. Yes. In blue is the Ukrainian. In red is the Ukrainian. In blue is the Belarusian. On my papers, there was quite a little bit of a mistake. But nonetheless, they are on the ground. The Ukrainian trying to control the position. Nice position on the ground for Rudniev. He's trying to secure an arm lock. Let's see. It's a very, very difficult position right there, and I think he also has a lapel. He tries to control also his opponent's lapel. And was it a tap? Yes, it was a tap. It was a tap, and now we have the new European champion from Ukraine, Vladislav Rudniev. Very nice technique for Rudniev. It was a very nice combination of a neck crank and an attack on his opponent's hand. We watch it again. Very, very well done. He gets the back, he controls the position, he tries to reverse his opponent. He has one arm secured, and also he has a lapel secured, and now he's yanking the lapel. And the referee is watching closely to see exactly what is happening on the ground, because it's a very, very dangerous technique, and there could be a lot of problems. But as we could see clearly, there is a tap. Well, and we prepare right now for our award ceremonies. The second block of competition, there were very beautiful fights. Tatiana Matsko is the winner in women under 64 kilograms. And of course we know who the bronze medalists are, but let's talk a little bit about the woman who secured the second place from Russia, Valeria Anisimova. And we also have an Italian and a Ukrainian, Alena Saiko and Alice Perrin. They are the winner of the bronze medals. Nice moment for both these young ladies. After all, a bronze medal at the European Championship is a very, very good performance. And the young ladies that fought in the final. Silver medal for Russia. And the gold medal for Tatiana Matsko. And of course, the national anthem of Belarus. And the final picture for the winners. We still have 2 more award ceremonies to go, and then we will watch together the last block of the competition with 3 very interesting fights. Women under 80 kilograms, men under 100, and combat men plus 100. And this one is going to be a very, very interesting finals. But until then, we still have 2 award ceremonies to go. So don't go anywhere. This is men under 74 kilograms. The bronze medals go to Ashot Martirosyan from Bulgaria, and his opponent Artur Sarkisian from Ukraine. Well, let me tell you, these two young men have some Armenian roots, but they fought for different countries. Sebastian Papou with the silver medal, and of course the gold medal goes to Russia. The medals are presented by Mr. Merabi Iliadis and Mr. Roberto Ferraris. Well, this was the group picture, and we still have one more award ceremony to go. We saw the final together between Ukraine and the Belarus. Men under 82 kilograms. The bronze medals go to Abbasov, Bakhtiar Abbasov, and Dejan Gunjavic. Dejan is from Croatia, and Abbasov is from Azerbaijan. They receive their bronze medals. The silver medal goes to Belarus, to Yahey Alexievich, and of course the gold medal goes to the Ukrainian Vladislav Rudniev. And we will listen now the national anthem of Ukraine. Well, three more finals to go in today's competition. Women under 80 kilograms. This is going to be the first one, and we will see again a very well-known fighter, Nina Odzelashvili from Georgia. She is fighting against Halina Kowalska from Ukraine. In red is Ukrainian, in blue the Georgian. Another final for Nino Zelashvili, but as far as I can see, she has a problem on his leg, on her leg, excuse me, and probably this is going to be quite a problem for her. But anyway, this is a very interesting fight. Both these young ladies are very experienced fighters, and we saw Nino Zelashvili in a lot of important fights. She is strong, she is determined, and she dances very well. Well, here we go. In blue, the Georgian. In red, the Ukrainian. Looking for the grips, both of them. Nice lapel grip for Odzelashvili, but her opponent succeeds to break that grip with ease. Again, Odzelashvili trying to dominate from the top position, while her opponent is trying to move around. Still very calm, both of them. Both of them a little bit shy to initiate the attack. They are still trying to figure out how strong their opponent is. Odzelashvili controlling very well the position, while her opponent trying to attack. Nice attempt for the Ukrainian. It didn't work for her, but nevertheless it was a very nice attempt. Well, we restart quickly. 3 minutes to go right now. The Ukrainian trying to dominate the ground. She tries to attack the arm. She doesn't have the arm, but she's still looking for that dominant position, still looking to turn her opponent over. It didn't work. Odzelashvili was controlling very well her defensive position. And again, the same thing. Both of them looking for the grips. Nice position for Odzelashvili, who tries to control on the ground. She's looking for a knee bar. She has the position, but she doesn't have the leg. So this is going to be a tricky attack. While the Ukrainian has her leg in a straight ankle lock. Well, good defense for both of them. Still on the ground, but I don't think they will stay on the ground too much. Only a half-point deduction. Still on the ground, still looking for the positions, and the half-point deduction, we saw that already, and it was a second half-point deduction, and now the Ukrainian leads by 1 point. The Georgian still trying to be the aggressor. Nice counter for the Ukrainian. She really felt her opponent was starting to be a little bit unbalanced, and she tried to attack in that very moment. Good grips for both of them. The Georgian trying to control the position, but nothing happens. Nice reversal, and she has her back, but they are stood up very quickly. From that position, she could only attack the arm, but for sure Zelashvili knew what was supposed to be happening, and she controlled the position very well. She defended herself very well. Very powerful is the Ukrainian. She succeeded to control this fight from the beginning. Well, again, Kowalska trying to attack and trying to control the time. It's very important for her to stay active and to be careful. Odzarashvili trying to attack. It's going to be very difficult for her to score any point right now. It's the end of the fight. Kowalska is stronger than her. I think Kowalska is a little bit heavier than her, even though they weigh exactly the same at the official weigh-in. But I think Kowalska is using her weight better than Odzalashvili. Let's see. Half-point deduction. She has to be very careful right now. Only 22 seconds to go. She has to fight and to control these positions. She doesn't have to do anything reckless. She just needs to control the position. And this is exactly what she does. Less than 4 seconds to go. On the ground, Kowalska controlling the position. It wasn't a brilliant grappling exchange, but it was exactly what she needed. Stability, and this is the end of the fight. Great victory for Halina Kowalska from Ukraine against a very well known and a very experienced fighter, Nino Zelashvili. Well, another gold medal for Ukraine. They are quite strong right now, and they still can win another gold medal. There is another Ukrainian fighting tonight in man combat plus 100, the last final of the evening. But until then, let's watch again Halina Kowalska with a great victory against Nino Zelashvili. Well, and here we go with men under 100. Viktor Resko from Latvia against Dmitry Eliseev from Russia. The Russian in blue, while Resko is in red uniform. He's wearing the red uniform. And here we go. Let's see. This is a very interesting fight. Both these young men are upcoming fighters. Nice attack for the Russian. He gets his opponent's back. He's looking for an arm lock. He has the position, but I don't know whether he has the arm or not. He will try to reverse his opponent and to attack the arm. Still looking for the position. Nice defense for Redsko. It's very difficult to see from this particular position, but anyway, everything is happening with the belly down and the arm is on the belly. Let's see, he has the arm. Nice defense for Redsko. This is exactly what he has to do. He has to protect very well, but look at the leverage of the Russian. He almost has the arm, still defending his Redsko, but not so much. Well, great victory for Dmitry Eliseev. He was very, very quick and very aggressive. He knew exactly what he wanted and he went for the arm lock. Nice victory for Dmitry Eliseev in men under 100 kilograms. And we prepare right now for the last final of the evening, men plus 100 in combat sambo. And as I told you before, Vitaly Hrebenyuk from Ukraine has the chance to win another gold medal for Ukraine. Ukraine has a lot of victory tonight, but it's going to be very difficult because his opponent Kirill Sidelnikov from Russia is a very accomplished fighter with a lot of experience and very, very dangerous. But I'm looking forward for this final because it's going to be absolutely amazing. Combat Sambo plus 100. The big guys are ready to fight right now. In red, representing Ukraine, Vitaly Hrebenyuk. And his opponent from Russia, Kirill Sidelnikov. Strong young man. Both of them are very strong. And they hit very hard. But let's not forget, Combat Sambo is not the game of who is hitting harder. It's the game of who is smarter. And of course they are going to hit hard. Of course they are going to look for a knockout. But they are also looking for the perfect throw, the perfect control on the ground, or maybe the perfect submission. So this is why Combat Sambo is so interesting. And here we go. The Ukrainian in red. In blue is the Russian. They start very aggressively, both of them. Nice attacks for the Russian. Knee to the body for Ukrainian. Both of them are trying to get a hold on their opponent. Headbutts for the Ukrainian and a knee to the body again. He has to be very careful because when you try to attack with the knee, you are off balance and your opponent could be able to throw you. These were the first exchanges. And we restart. A little bit more than 4 minutes to go. Ukrainian looking for a high kick, but he changes the attack. Nice strong hands for the Russian. Both of them looking right now for the perfect clinch, for the perfect grip. Sidelnikov trying to throw while Hrebenyuk is still defending very well. And here is the second half-point deduction against the Ukrainian. Sidelnikov looking for his big shots. They restart. And here comes the high kick, the headbutt, and the knee from Sidelnikov, who is trying to throw his opponent. Nice defense for the Ukrainian anyway, but the referee showed 2 points. Let's see. No, they are not awarded. Yes, they were awarded, so it's 3-0 right now for the Russian. It was a throw after all, and the referee was there watching what happened, and there are another 2 points for the Russian. Nice right hand for the Russian, and again he lets his hands go. Hrebenyuk is looking for his attacks, but let's see what happened. Probably some medical problems for the Russian. Nice throw, and we saw what happened on the ground. There was some medical attention for the Russian, and here we go. Well, again the same thing. I think it's quite a dangerous bleeding, and they have to stop the blood. More than 2.5 minutes to go, so it's a long time. But for sure the Russian will try to end this fight a little bit quicker. Nice punching exchange for both of them. The big guys are throwing right now. I don't know who is winning this exchange, but we see the Russian trying to throw his opponent. Yeah, they really need to do a little bit more with that bleeding, because it's not something that we want to see. After all, it's pretty easy to stop the bleeding, but yeah, you have to commit a little bit. And let's hope the paramedics are doing their job. But he is ready to go. He wants to fight. There is a lot of blood on the mat, but this is what's happening when two guys of this size are throwing punches. You will get hit, and you can see this clearly. Well, we prepare for the last minutes of the fight, and as far as I can see, this is going to be a very long final. Not because of the fact that they are not fighting, but because of the fact there is a bleeding, and the doctors are not doing the best job. but maybe this break will help the Russian fighter a little bit to close his wound a little bit better. And here we go again. The Russian looking for the throw. He only needs 3 more points to win. Hrebenyuk knows this, and also Hrebenyuk knows that his opponent is hurt, and he will probably try to be the aggressor. Very nice technique for the Russian, who succeeds to get in a pinning position. Sidelnikov is controlling right now his opponent on the ground. And for sure, this pin would mean the end of the fight, because Sidelnikov already has 5 points. And this is it. This is the end. Victory for Sidelnikov. It was a nice final. Unfortunately, there was an injury for the Russian fighter, but for sure this all will stop very soon, and he will stay with the glory of the victory. Nice final, and this concludes the third block of competition of today's events in Gijón in Spain. And we are preparing for our last award ceremony. We watched the replays. It was a very hard fought fight. Both of them letting their hands go and trying to score the perfect technique. Well, and this is our award ceremony. We start with women under 80 kilograms. Irina Stoyanova from Bulgaria and Paula Martinez from Spain. The silver medal goes to Georgia, to Nina Odzelashvili. And of course the gold medal goes to Ukraine, to Halina Kowalska. And now we listen the national anthem of Ukraine. This concludes our first award ceremony, and we now prepare for the second one, men under 100 kilograms. Well, here we go. Men under 100. Sergei Lysyak from Belarus and Alexei Moiseev from Ukraine. Of course, the silver medal goes to Viktor Resko, and the gold medal goes to Russia, to Dmitry Eliseev. Well, we still have one more award ceremony. Men combat sambo plus 100. And here we see the fighters. The bronze medals go to Vaiskas Eimantas and Boban Danov. The silver medal goes to Vitaly Hrebenyuk from Ukraine, and the gold medals go to Kirill Sidelnikov from Russia. We listen to the national anthem of Russia. This was the last final of the evening, but please don't forget, tomorrow at 4 o'clock Spanish time, we'll be here on YouTube and also on www.fias.org for the third day of the competition.